Alright, what is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your boy, TheGlacierr, and we are back in the top lane, except now we are on a silver account. If you guys didn't see the video, formerly last week, we hopped in bronze ELO, and I ended up playing Garen in there. Essentially, the theme of the video was I was trying to show you guys what the bronze players are doing wrong, and how I'm making my way through the game. How am I solo carrying? How am I winning the lane? And eventually, how am I winning the game? So I thought it'd be a good idea to, the next step, go to silver, and then maybe gold if you guys agree. Obviously, like the video and comment down below if you guys want me to keep going on with this series. But this is for you silver players out there. Currently, this account is silver 5, but the MMR is around silver 4, silver 3. So we're like right in the middle of silver. So I want you guys to pay attention. Everything that I say and that I do, I'm going to show you how to win this game, all right? All right, so we are against a Trin. Now, remember, this video is not specific to... You guys don't have to play Garen. You can play any top laner you want, but the same traits apply. There we go. Nice, okay. So basically what you see me doing here is I'm being very, very aggressive with the Trin, because if he stacks up his Rage Bar with Ignite and Conqueror, there's no chance in hell I ever can beat this guy in a one-on-one. There's no chance, all right? So you see me contesting. You see me up in his goddamn face. Right there. And also, one thing you guys should pay attention to, you see how I'm running into the brush every single time I auto him, is because I don't want the minions attacking me for too long. Otherwise, the minions are they're gonna shit on me, and you don't want that. Alright. Now, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We do have to expect a gank, but luckily, it's Rengar, so it really doesn't matter. So I don't really need to respect it at this point. But again, I'm staying at the top of my creep wave, because if even, see, look, this is where the greed comes. If he even thinks about it, if he even thinks about contesting farm like that, you smack the hell out of him, because it's greedy, right? But now, check this out. Now we're in a situation where I can dive him. Because he has absolutely low HP, I'm going to drop a ward. Now watch what I do. I'm going to run under the tower. I'm going to let him auto me. Let him auto. Okay. That was a huge, huge, huge... What the fuck? Dead. Okay. I kind of misplayed that a little bit. I got a little nervous there, but it's okay. Alright, so basically what happened right there is I walked up. I'm not going to attack him. I'm going to start attacking the tower. You want him to waste all of his abilities, his flash, his spin, whatever he plans on using to escape, and then you all in him after he's auto-attacked you once or twice, because this big-ass minion wave that you have is going to start shitting on him. Completely, absolutely destroying him, okay? And that's how you dive people properly with that big-ass wave, okay? Now we're going to go back, and I'm going to look to grab a Phage. Phage, Control Ward, and a Potion. The reason why I'm grabbing a Phage is because I want to work towards a Trinity Force. Now, a lot of you guys are concerned, why the hell are you building a Trinity Force? There's a Sheen in there, it has mana, all that stuff. Well, you got to understand, the strategy that I use involves split pushing, and a Trinity Force allows you to destroy towers faster than any item in the entire game, alright? When you buy a Black Cleaver, you can't do that. Also, look at the enemy team. There is zero... No one on this team is going to build any amount of armor in any way, shape, or form, so it's a waste of gold. It's a waste of an item. Alright, we're back in lane. Now, the biggest mistake you guys make is you try and fight right now because you have an item advantage and you think you're going to win. But the thing is, he has a big-ass creep wave, and we want to focus on controlling the wave at this point, okay? So we're going to let this big-ass wave push into us. But remember, you want to trim it down. Trimming it down, the whole point of trimming this down is so that he can't fight me in this big wave. If he tries to fight me in a big wave, I will lose, obviously. So we have to trim this down so it keeps pushing, but it's not too big to the point where he can, abuse me. Trim it down a little bit. Just trim it down a little. Didn't trim it down enough, so I think I'm screwed here, but I'm going to pop W. Good, okay. So what you saw me do right there is I just decided to drop W on the wave so I can tank it for a second. And now it's still frozen. And also, too, you gotta remember, I am maxing my Q. Okay. Try and get every laster that you can. I'm gonna miss this one. Ooh. Lucky, wow. I can't believe I got that. Now, we don't want to let him auto us. So we're just gonna chill. If he tries to auto... There we go. 100% win this. Remember, I got the creep wave. He's got no flash. Chase him down. Ah, too far. Okay. Pretty big, pretty gigantic slow right there, actually. Alright, so now we have the wave in our favor. Remember, anytime you have any advantage, you need to understand. You gotta be able to identify that advantage. So we're just going to chill. Don't push. Just stand right on top. Honestly, the best thing for you to do is stay up here and keep him out of XP range. We got to actually put our control ward down right now. I don't want to miss the cannon, though. Get him out of here. All right, so watch. This is where you put your control ward. Far. Nice and far. Don't worry about taking that. Okay, he's greedy. He's greedy. He's going to spin. All right, nice. A little bit of damage. Okay, what we want to do here is we want to dive him again. All right, he's greedy. He's got nothing, guys. He's dead. Boom, just like that. You see what I'm saying? This is going to happen a lot where people don't respect your wave control in such an early elo. I'm sorry, in such a low elo like bronze, silver, gold, or even actually platinum too. This works a lot in platinum. They don't respect the fact that you're ahead, and they think that they're just going to be able to go in, contest CS, and walk away for free. All right, this is a classic thing I'm talking about here. Okay. We are going to dive this. We are going to dive. Okay. Now remember, the reason I dove that is I know Trin has no TP, and I did see Rengar down on the bottom side of the map. So, we are good to go. And I'm going to take this real quick. Never recall in a bad spot. Trin can easily see that I was... Yeah, you see what I'm saying? We're good. We're good. Lots of greed here. Lots of greed. All right. Anyway, what I was saying. So, you can clearly see I know what I'm talking about here. Look. I took that. He sees that I'm there. If you try and recall there, every low elo player and their mom is going to go for that kill. Every single low elo player. Hell, I think even some high elo players would end up going for that too. But the thing you got to understand is do not recall in greedy spots like that. Hell, me even recalling right there was a little greedy too, but it's a lot safer than going right there. And then what you saw me do is I'm understanding of Trin's kit. I know he's got a spin. I know he's got ignite. I know he's got flash. And I know he's got a slow. If you know someone has a slow, you need to wait to use your Q, pop the Q after he drops a slow, and just walk away. Guess what? Now this guy has no flash, no ignite. Now he's fucked. We're going to freeze this wave. Alright. And again, that's why I was going to buy another control ward, but it's okay. So we're just going to sit right here. Just sit right here. Honestly, the better thing to do is actually drag this up here. Just like that, yep. You want it. Anytime you're gonna freeze a wave, you need 4 caster minions, and honestly, the perfect spot is up above this little arrow. It makes it a lot easier for you to freeze. You can control it a lot easier, etc., etc. All right, I'm just gonna keep freezing. Now, a lot of you guys don't really understand when you should freeze, and I say you freeze every time you have any amount. You have the smallest lead in the top lane, and you know you can kill your opponent. That's when you're gonna freeze. Okay. Another. Whoa. Come help. Holy shit. Trin's strong. The only time you don't want to freeze, guys, is check out bot lane. So right now, anytime you see that one of your towers is in danger of being taken, or the enemy team is taking dragon or something, the enemy team is about to take an objective, you need to push as hard as you can. And if the enemy top laner is here to guard it, then you need to push and roam. You gotta be useful. You can't just sit up top lane and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be proactive. Otherwise, you're gonna end up losing a lot of games. Even if you are 3-0, it doesn't matter. All right, now it's Kled up top. We're gonna run away from this because I cannot win this. Should be fine. Okay. All right. So reason why he lost that, guys, is he fought me in my creep wave. Remember, you gotta remember the creeps add a significant amount of damage. Significant early game. They really do. And when he has 0 armor, look, this guy's got Merc Treads and a BF sword. He's got no armor. He's just getting destroyed by minions, okay? And what you did is you saw me kite him out. You gotta respect. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to sit here and tell you to like respect certain things because you guys aren't gonna know the things that I know on Garen for, you know, just because I've been playing this champion for so damn long. I know my limits, right? But you gotta be able to understand. You know, Kled. He's got 2 lives. He's like the most dangerous chicken I've ever seen in this goddamn game. Just respect him. All we did there was we autoed him. We kited him out with our spin into our creep. Oh, God. Oops. Kited him out with our spin, and we were good to go. All right, we are going to drop a recall here. Kind of awkward timing, to be honest, but he doesn't have a Tiamat, so his wave clear is actually really bad, so I should be able to make it back in time. All right, again, Triforce first, and we're going to grab a pair of booties. Another one of these bad boys. Run straight to lane. Also, a very good tip for you guys, something that I still don't do, honestly, just because I'm lazy. But in terms of being efficient and getting back to lane as quickly as possible, as you're recalling, you need to figure out what you're going to buy. And as soon as you recall, try and get in the habit of pressing or right-clicking towards the lane and buying as you're walking. It's a very, like, subtle difference, but I'm telling you, you'll save a lot of time. All right, so he's dead. I'm going to push as hard as I can here. Now, the question is, do I run down for Dragon, or do I push top? We're going to find out. I'm going to have that answer for you in 1 second. So, for now, I am going to continue to push. Kled is coming up, and we don't know where Rengar is, so we do have to respect this. I think I can 1v2. Remember, you got to kill the... Oh, shit. Seriously. I'm 100% dead here. You idiot. Alright, we're good, we're good. Okay. Alright. I'm very lucky. If we're being honest, I'm pretty goddamn lucky. Okay. Alright, so what you saw there is I'm very fed. And they split themselves. They split themselves way too thin. You can't do things like that. Alright, otherwise I'm just gonna one-shot both of you. Okay. Trend's not coming. We're still safe right now. Kled has no ult. So I'm just trying to push out this wave as quickly as I can. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Alright, thank God. I'm actually glad that worked out. And then what you saw happen there with the Rengar, again, he's level 8, he's low HP, and I have a 60% damage absorption with W. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Like, there's no way that guy wins that. As a matter of fact, could win this too, but you know what, let's back off, let's not be greedy. I see Rengar's in the mid lane. Let's go back and we're gonna keep our item advantage. Alright, so I actually kinda wanna grab Ninja Tabbies. And then we're going to go into a Sterak's Gauge. Now, this is a heavy split pushing build because Sterak's Gauge is going to increase the damage of our Sheen proc. Now, I'm going Ninja Tabbies because, look, they have a full AD team. Every single one of them actually has a lot of auto attack damage. So, us grabbing this Ninja Tabby is blocking 12% of their basic attack damage as well as giving us a bunch of armor. So, this is the absolute best pair of boots that we could buy. Swiftness boots, mobility boots. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Don't do it. Not worth it. I'm 6-0. Still not worth it. Alright. Now, this is where a lot of the games fall. This is where a lot of the games are lost. I'm going to tell you right now. Every single ELO, up until, like, high diamond, no one knows how to close out a game. And that's fine. It's a very difficult thing to do. But I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Alright? So, again, make sure, if you guys haven't liked the video, slap the hell out of the like button and drop a sub for me if you're not subbed to the channel, please. I would appreciate you. Alright, so enemy team is slaying Rift Herald. That was actually my plan to go take Rift Herald. But this is the next best thing. Just gonna start abusing the hell out of top. And we're just gonna keep going. Now, every game is different, right? If bot lane were to come up here, then obviously I'd be bot lane. But the enemy bot lane doesn't want to do anything but farm. And that's perfectly fine. Alright, another thing you guys see me doing here is you see me ignoring team fights. I bet you anything, 100% of you guys watching right now would have ran down to help out with that fight. But guess what? Look at me go. We're gonna run, we're gonna run. All good. It's a good chance we run into some people here. Sidestep that. It's all good, it's all good. Just gonna kite it out. Keep proccing Grasp as you're walking. Okay, good. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. Again, I'm strong. I'm kiting them out. I'm getting myself into a advantageous situation. Pop the W. Dodge the Morgana Q. Dodge Morgana Q. We can turn on this. Weak. We're gonna kite this out. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so bad. I thought Grasp was... You see how Grasp was up? I'm so dumb. Alright, so that was a mechanical error on my part. And it was also greedy for me to keep trying to fight in that big creep wave, so... Little rule of thumb there, guys. Try not to be greedy. That was me just being overly confident. So, thought Grasp was going to be procced right there, so I was going to heal through all the damage that was happening, and I was going to have enough damage to kill him, but I hit him, and then I think... Maybe a half a second or a millisecond later, Grasp came up, so that's my bad. But regardless, I still should not have been trying to fight that. As I saw both those two people, I should have just ran away. That's how we're going to play from here on out. Alright, so now we are in a super, super good situation. I am going to grab a red Trinket and a control ward, okay? Now it's my job to start looking for picks so that I can be able to take this very low health tower. Now, again... 90% of the time, the enemy team is going to be sending like 5 people up to stop you. So you should stop splitting top at a certain point, if it's not free like it is now, and just split push bot lane. But this is perfectly fine. And now the fact that my enemy, or the enemy team has just died, two people have died, this is a free tower. We're going to push as hard as we possibly can. And again, I know it. I want you to understand something. If it wasn't for me doing what I'm doing right now, I bet you anything that this game would go on forever. Forever. Kills mean nothing. It's all about the objectives, man. Look how much I've taken already. Now, this is about 1 HP. I'm going to run in there. He wasted everything. And we're going to run. Alright, now we open the gates. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a pick. But first, I'm going to take the... There's no red buff. Okay. I'm going to look for a pick here. So I always ward this brush with the control ward. This way I can just sit in here and just do my thing. I'm going to kite it out because I know he's got boyfriends around. Okay, just keep kiting. He wasted everything. Okay, and we're flashing away to not get condemned to the wall. Alright, and we're just going to chill. Alright. Now this is where we... go clear out a little bit of vision. There's no wards here. I see 2 people there, 1 person bot. We're going to clear this. And we're going to get on out of here. Kled could be coming up top right now. You see, look, yeah, there's Morgana. Alright, now check this out. Alright, check this out. Watch this, watch. Okay, so look. Anytime that there's something about to happen here. Mid lane is now distracted. They're fighting. There's nothing they can do. I'm telling my team to force Dragon. So I'm going to be pushing top right now. Okay, here we go. Now pay attention to what's happening mid. Look. 3 of them are there, okay? Trin has no ult, so Trin cannot fuck with me. I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. Keep going until you can't anymore. There's Kled. I'm going to back off because we don't know where Trin is. I don't want to get caught and die. All right, look. Now check this out. Now that we have taken the top tower, now it is our job. Obviously, we're going to clear out the enemy jungle just to keep denying them farm. I'm going to rotate mid and then rotate bot. I'm going to start power pushing bot lane, okay? Everyone top side for Garen. Okay. And the whole time, I'm just telling my team what to do. I'm not flaming them. I'm not spam pinging. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just simply stating, hey, top side, do your thing. And if they don't listen, then you need to play, you know, I like to say every game's a 1v9 because, you know, if your teammates don't listen, it pretty much is. All right. And again, the chicken can't do anything to me. But again, if they're not listening to you, it's perfectly fine. Just play away from them. Play away from your team if you have to. All right, we're going to go back and we're going to grab that Sterix Gauge. Okay. Now, at this point, I like to grab a GA just to kind of secure my win. So I'm going to grab one of these bad boys. Put this here, and we're going to head towards bot side. Now, check out, watch what I type in the chat. Guys, take Baron when they come bot lane for me, okay? Now, you have to make sure that your team is capable of doing Baron. There's the check mark. There's 2 things you have to have. Number 1, you have to have a tank. You have to have someone that can fully tank the shit out of Baron, okay? Otherwise, your team's going to get aced. You've seen it, but you've seen it happen so many times before. 5 little squishy Yordles. Kite it out, kite it out, kite it out. Not exactly sure what he's doing. But you've seen it happen countless times. You have 5 squishy little Yordles that do a decent amount of damage, and they all take way too much damage trying to take a 20-minute Baron. The enemy team comes in, aces them, and then steals the Baron, okay? You need to have this checklist. The second thing you need to have is you need to have a high DPS character, aka strong early game or mid-game AD carry, or a crazy mid laner, aka Malzahar, aka Cassiopeia. It just, you know, it varies. But you need to have one of those bad boys on your side. Alright, now this guy's overcommitting to get a little bit of damage on me. And he's still like... You see what I'm saying? Like... Okay. Very good. Now you see what's happening topside? I'm not running up there because I want to secure a second inhibitor. We could honestly just go up there and end, but the death timers aren't significant enough. Okay, very good. Now what you want to focus on here when you're taking these towers is continue to proc Sheen. Use every single one of your abilities. Wait for this thing to refresh. You see this? 2 seconds. Keep using all your abilities. Alright, now we have enough time, actually. We could take a tower here. I'm actually just going to look to... Back on out. Focus on taking the tower. Only reason I'm staying, guys, is we have Baron buff. But we're going to back off now. We're going to take the Gromp, and then we're going to recall, get our item advantage, and go right back to where we were before. Now, I know this is a lot different than most games, but as you can see, like, look how much I, like, all this is, for the most part, because of me, okay? These are the things that you need to do every single game, and I promise you guys are going to win a lot. All right, I actually don't know what to build at this point. Usually my games never go this far. Fuck it. Duskblade. Oh, that's the end of the game. All right, cool. All right, well, that's pretty much the gist of it. All right, now the thing I need you guys to remember is that Silver ELO is very similar to Bronze in the sense that the mechanics are pretty low, but the difference between like Bronze and Silver is that Silver players are so goddamn greedy. I'd say Platinum is the most greedy ELO, but Silver players are notorious for not closing out games, not taking objectives. All they care about is chasing people around the map, getting kills, farming camps. That's all they care about is just like gold. They don't care about winning the game. I mean, they care about winning the game, but they just don't know how to do it, so that's what they end up doing. So you take advantage of that. You see how they kind of just let me split push top like the whole game? That's not going to happen all that often, but when it does, you need to shove it down their throats, okay? After you take the tier 2 tower top, typically what is going to happen is they're going to send over the enemy bot lane. So there's going to be 2 or 3 people always baby guarding that top lane tower. It is a complete waste of time to try and get that inhibitor top tower because you're just too overextended. You're going to get caught out all the time. So what you need to do is tell your bot lane, you go top, I'll go bot, okay? Now, it's like you're flipping top lane over again. Now that enemy trend will be on the bottom side of the map, and the Vayne and whoever the support was will be up in the top, okay? If that's the situation, then the same thing. You rinse and repeat. Do exactly what you did top lane in the bottom side of the map. Drop some vision, look for picks, look for dragon plays. Just keep pushing, keep paying attention to who's on the map. If you see 3 or 4 people mid lane, push as hard as you fucking can and take that inhibitor. That is the whole point about playing Garen in the top lane, at least in my opinion, or playing any split pusher for that matter. You can do the same thing with Tryndamere, the same thing with Nasus, except anyone that can shred towers you can do this with. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the video, let's go for 3,000 likes on this video. I want to see a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You guys leaving a like lets me know that you enjoyed the video, and I will gladly make more of these. If you want me to put it or do another video in gold or platinum, leave a comment down below. Smash that like button. I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, boys. Peace out.